Hello there, Gemini. This is Ms. Joan, Ms. Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I wanted to welcome you to my overview video for February. And of course, the first week we'll cover at the end. I'm going to program these cards for you. And of course, welcoming in my guides and teachers and my better angels, as we say. I'm going to go ahead and program these cards. Okay, so I'm going to set these ones aside, and I have a brand new deck to play with. This is the Animal Wise Tarot from Ted Andrews. Really a big fan of it. It has all those animals and things going on, and I really enjoy having the animals play, especially because it's a tarot deck. So it's got all the stuff you want, plus more. So we're going to go ahead and see how it plays and get these programmed for you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and set these aside, and we'll get to these later after we do the overview. All right, so let's go ahead and lay these cards out. There will be 4 weeks this month, so there's only 4 columns of cards, and that is going to be kind of groovy, right? Get that going. The first row, of course, is where we are, what the theme of the week is. Second row is what's blocking us, and the third row is going to be our solution. So let us indeed get these laid out. As always, Gemini, if what I'm saying resonates with you, terrific. Hit the like button and or hit the bell so you can never miss a video. However, if it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Just let it go. All right, here we go. Let's talk about the first week of January being February being January 29th through February 4th. All right. So let's see, we have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is telling me that you have some wishes are being fulfilled. Things you've been working towards for a very long time are coming true. They're coming through. Things are starting to fall into place that haven't in a long while. This is a wonderful, wonderful energy. I love this energy because you've had some goals and ideas and dreams and you've been thinking about some stuff and you wanted it all to come together and it hadn't been going together. But here we are. Things are finally starting to get into place. This could be a smaller deal or it could be a really big deal. So just keep an eye out for which one that is. And know that the area where you're blocked this particular week is going to be the Hierophant, which has a lot to do with how you're feeling spiritually within yourself. Your spiritual connection is at issue here. You're not necessarily feeling as connected to your spirit, or you're not paying attention to your spirit, and therefore you're being blocked. So that's interesting. Pay attention to what your spirit is trying to tell you. Get connected to your heart center. Close your eyes and do some deep breathing and kind of listen. Listen for the voice of your heart, okay? Because that will actually help you feel more connected, more on point. Right now, it's a little blocked this particular week because you haven't been paying attention. So we'll get more information in the going deeper at the end of this video, but I wanted to just touch on that. And of course, the Ace of Swords here is talking about how part of your wishes being fulfilled is, of course, the Ace. You're getting the gift of more power. More responsibility is coming your way. You're going to be asked to do a little bit more, but it's something you wanted. So this is a good kind of thing. So you're being given the responsibility you asked for. Very cool. Good job. So in the next week, over the 5th through the 11th of February, we are looking at the Lover's card. This might be, it feels like a date night, feels like coming together within your relationship. It has a genuine feeling, because it's the 5th through the 11th. This is like the, you're coming together for your Valentine's Day before Valentine's Day. You're doing it when you can, right? You're doing the when we can date night thing. And that's cool. You're embracing the moment. It feels pretty good, though. It's going to be a fun time. Doing some together things. Maybe a little jaunt, a little weekend jaunt yourselves. That's cool. Very good. A little getaway. The Four of Swords is here in the blocking department. And it's talking about how there will be something going on. I'm really just you're taking a vacation from being all super empowered and in charge of every little thing, Gemini. You're just going to take a back seat for a minute and let somebody else drive, you know? Here, I'm going to just be chill right now and let everybody else do what they want to do, and I'm going to do what I want to do, which is a whole lot and not much. So this is a good week to just take a break. Take a break from all the responsibility and all the power and all that stuff. It's okay. There's no loss. You are not losing power. You're not losing anything. You're just not being the one who's simply in charge right now. And that's good news. There is a lot of joy in the experience of that, because we have the 10 of Cups as your solution. And that is that simply by releasing the need to be in power, you are, see, if you had approached this week from the point of view of, I need to be in charge, everything would have been a little wonky and it wouldn't have been as fun. Okay? So by you doing I'm going to let somebody else do the planning, and I'm just going to follow along and do what I got to do do what's in front of me, and enjoy it. You are going to be able to let your hair down and relax and have a good time. All right? So very cool. 10 of Cups is a wonderful thing. I mean, hey, who can say no to that, right? It's perfect. I see this as a wonderful, happy week for you, Gemini. Good job. The 12th through the 18th, we're getting back to work, all right? So the 12th through the 18th, we have the Temperance card has shown up, and it is telling me that you are indeed, interestingly, this little break you had last week is bringing you back in the flow. You're feeling very much so like you are prepared and ready to take on the world in this moment of now. There's going to be opportunities for you to blend some overall experiences. It's like your feelings and your power and all these things are blending together in a really good way. And you just feel super like on point. You got your knowledge, you got your wisdom, you got your experience, you got all these things piling up and coming together in a really nice way. Very excited for you. So you're approaching the day in a very positive light, and you're approaching the week this way. You've come in ready to hit the ground running, and everything is going well. And then the Tower shows up in the area where you're blocked. So you come to work fully mentally prepared, but then something goes cattywampus, all right? Some things are just not going to be going the way you planned. So I'm going to say bring a book, okay? There's something about this whole experience that feels like bringing a book is going to be a good option, because you want to be prepared for a little dead time, a little downtime. And it's going to be not your fault. So whatever this is feels mechanical, feels like weather, feels like something beyond your capacity to control it is going to be taking place that will keep you from moving forward this particular week. or it will divert you for sure. You'll end up doing something completely different than you thought you were going to be doing to get around whatever this problem is, okay? So just sort of allow that to be what it is. It's beyond your capacity to fix, change, or alter it. You didn't do anything wrong. Everything's cool. And by coming into this week in a more triumphant vibe, right? And then bobbing and weaving, going with the flow, right? We talked about the flow to begin with temperance. That's going to actually help you get to this place where indeed, yes, the sun is here. The sun is here. And for me, the sun card is really so good. You'll feel new. You'll feel like you're going new places. You probably are going new places and doing new things. You're going to be out of your element in some cases, but it won't be in a bad way. You'll just be in a situation where you have to like ask things that you didn't have to ask before. Oh, where's this and where's that? Where's the bathroom? These things are going to be coming up for you wherever you go, instead of where you were planning on going. You had a plan at the beginning of the week and everything went to hooey, and you're going different places, so now you have to come up with new plans, new ideas, and it's going to be great. You're going to have a good time doing it. But yeah, don't let the cloud of the tower scare you. This is going to be a really interesting detour in your life. That's it. It's just a detour. So you're still progressing in a forwardly fashion, and that's awesome. Yay. So let's go ahead and talk now about all of this, the 12th through the 18th of February, of course, right? So we're moving on to the 19th through the 25th of February, and the Emperor is here, saying that, oh, indeed, everything is settling down. Everything is going to fit back in the box a little bit. You're going to be around people who are very stable, very predictable, very, things are going to get very predictable. And that's not a terrible thing, especially after last week. So, cool, right? You'll at least be able to know where you're going to be, when you're going to be there, and how you're going to get there. So that's good. There's also something here about your home, the home life. Maybe there's something new happening there. I feel like there's a potential for you to have something new going on at home. Whether that's a remodel, a little bit of remodeling and this thing or that thing, but something is going on at the home front. You may or may not have to be there for it, which is kind of cool. But there's going to be some changes at the home front. So, well, other things are predictable within the job frame. At home, things are a little different. Things are getting a refresh, right? So that's cool. The next card down, being where you're blocked, is the 9 of Wands. Interestingly, like I said, you may not have to do the labor, but you may not have as much input either. 9 of Wands refers to how you may or may not be getting heard. There's a genuine feeling that there's less interest in what you have to say about this than you'd like. So be aware that paint colors may not be your choice. Other things may be done in a way that's other than what you were hoping for. Maybe you just wanted a quick thing done, and somebody's going in deep, and we're going, oh, this is the 1 month project and not the 1 week project. Oof. Don't worry about it. You're not doing the work, but breathe. I know there's some frustration when you're not being heard. Even if you were being heard and it was like, okay, cool, fine. You're just gonna have to get over it, I guess, which is a drag, and I'm sorry to hear that for you, Gemini. The Page of Pentacles is here, saying that there will be more information about ways for you to, maybe you'll pick up some extra work, find yourself a way to stay the hell away from the house for a while longer, so that while this little 1 month project is happening, you're like, okay, you don't want to hear me? Fine, you do you, I'm out. I'm gonna leave the house for a while, let you do this project, and I'll come home to the reveal. Ta-da! Don't blame you one bit, okay? Hey, if you don't want to hear my point of view, then I don't want to be there for the dirt. So, good for you on some of that. That's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and set these cards aside, and we will go ahead and get in deep on this first week, because yeah, this is going to be great, Gemini. We have the Animal Wise Tarot from Ted Andrews to play with now. Let's see what we have. They're all facing one direction, so I don't have to worry so much. And that, what happened. Goofy. You're a goofy girl. Yes, I'm a goofy girl. Watch me go. Here we go. Okay, so let's talk about this. Animals involved, right? Cool. So we have the Nine of Cups, wishes fulfilled, right? We also have the Winged One, Seven of Winged Ones, which is, of course, Seven of Swords, the Magpie. And the Magpie is here. Come on now. Magpie, proper use of secret knowledge, okay? So you're getting more information. Seven of Swords being all about power and such, more responsibility. We were talking about you having more interest in taking on more power, right? And you getting it by the end of the week. It's cool. You've been given some information. This is that card. You've been given some information that is going to lead you to having more control over some area of your life, and maybe give you an opportunity to move forward. Once you get this information, I'm going to really suggest that you keep it to yourself. We have the Hermit card here. The owl. The owl is the Hermit here. Whoop, there we go. And wisdom, vision, and guidance. So you're getting a lot of the information you're getting from Magpie is going to be very useful to you, but you need to pay attention to what it is and not overuse it, not spread it around. Don't get all crazy with the knowledge you have. You're going to use it to inform your wisdom and to just kind of blend it in like two different colors of Play-Doh. I see, like you're pushing it all together and you're making a brand new color, but it's really, really great, right? It's something that you've wanted, so all this information is coming to you about something that you wanted, and we know that it comes out okay. You get the ace right here, but we were talking about your faith and your faith being shaken a bit. So let's look at that. We have the Sun card, which is the hummingbird, and the hummingbird, joys, dreams, and accomplishments. We are, in fact, remembering things from our past. Here you go. There's a good angle. The hummingbird, joys, dreams, and accomplishments. We are definitely remembering where we came from and knowing that based on where we've been and how we've gotten there and all those things. We had said that prior, that listening to your faith and understanding your faith and diving into your inner self a little bit more might be useful in this situation. You've done it before and had very good success. That's what the Sun is reminding you, that you had a lot of really good things happen when you just trusted your intuition and you trusted your faith, your inner faith, not really the outer faith per se, you know. But if what turns you on is going to church or temple or otherwise, do that. It's okay. Be a part of that. That is something that will, of course, it's in the blogging department, so you may not get a lot of support from those folks, right? So interesting. It's a little all over, right? Because the Sun showed up is confusing. Because the Sun always refers to being new and having new feelings, new ideas, a bright and shining possibilities. I like that. I really like that. But even those bright and shining possibilities, all of this is going on underneath, isn't it? So while you're in the hermit mode, all this stuff is running through you. Your sun, and Seven of Cups. Necessary decisions for goals. Beetle. We have the beetle. Necessary decisions for goals. And that is all about you really realizing that no, all of this for you to get your wishes fulfilled. You're going to be getting some new information. You're going to be taking it in, and it's going to be like rumbling around inside you. And we talked about melding the information together with the Seven of Swords and the Hermit. And now you're taking the Sun and the Seven of Cups. Interesting, we have a lot of sevens coming up. So that you can really appreciate and get these things happening and remember your past. This is really all about remembering things that have happened. It's part of your wisdom and vision and guidance coming back, right? So you're going to remember your accomplishments. You're going to remember your decisions you've made in the past and how your faith played a part in it and how much all of these things came together. And sometimes how they blocked you. Interesting, right? So sometimes the things we did in the past are only going to be so good. So they can't be perfect for us all the time. So in order for us to get to the win, which is the Ace of Swords, yeah. So the Ace of Swords is here, and it's really saying, hey, you're going to get everything you wanted. And interesting how you've gone through like a little change in your head. You've been doing all this inner work. Very interesting. The Page of Winged Ones, the Page of Swords is here. It's the Crow. Unexpressed magic and energy. Unexpected magic and energy. There we go. Unexpected magic and energy. He's really cool, right? These guys are tool users. They're so fun. So, the Crow is right here telling you that no, check it out. You have lots of good stuff coming your way. And because it's here in the solution area, it's really good. You're getting new information, and you've got the new power coming. Definitely going to help you take care of things. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is the porcupine. A balance of work and play, right? Porcupine right there. He's cute. The thing here, of course, is that, okay, so now you've got your extra power, you've got your extra responsibilities, you are getting new information that's coming in, and it's very chatty. That's what the Crow is giving me. It's very chatty information, like la 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 la. It's coming to rapid fire. You're gonna get some rapid fire information coming to you about things you need to do and how you need to do it, and da 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 da. Thank God you took a little break in here with the Hermit situation to just kind of chillax and appreciate who you are and what you got and what you bring to the table and how worthy you are of this advancement, because that's what we're getting, is that you are very worthy of this advancement, and you're going to be able to do this, do the more responsibility, work a little more, but you'll have a little extra time. It's like if you do this extra bit of work, you'll have this extra bigger, I feel like you're learning how to, or being given the opportunity to change your shifts so that you can smoosh work together, maybe do 2 weeks at once and then have a longer break later, something like that. But you're learning some stuff, but it's powerful and you earned it. It isn't something that's just, everybody gets it, duh. No, that's not what's happening. This is something else. So good for you, Gemini. You have done some good stuff, and this first week of February is interesting. I like that you're going inside, even though your wishes are being fulfilled and you're getting all this responsibility, but you're doing it on the inside. There's a lot of internal, down underneath stuff going on for you, and I'm really excited to see how it plays for you. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll talk next week, and I look forward to seeing you then. Okay, thanks, Gemini.